Homegrown Radio.
Hello, hi, my name is Tsholo. Hashtag Hope for the Nations. We are at it again, and this is Soul Cafe, the only show that deals with issues of young people. Hey, social ills, and we inform them, and they also have a voice. So today we are having Mr. Bliss Sibiya, and he is the owner, the founder. He will explain well, of X-Facted Youth. So today it's all about X-Facted Youth. How do you do, my man?
I'm feeling X-Facted. How are you doing?
I'm good, thank you. You look fresh. So, I just wanted you to tell us who you are and what is X-Facted Youth.
Okay, so very good day to you all. My name is Bliss Sibiya. I am an author, I am an adventurist, I am a writer, I'm a dancer, I'm a poet, everything that's fun. Like, I like to do it. And I'm considered X-Facted. X-Facted is basically a movement as well as an organization, a company that focuses on 6 things. We want people to pursue excellence, which is the first X, exceptionality, extraordinariness, to exceed people's expectations, and to go the extra mile. So when you speak about X-Facted, you speak about X, which X marks the spot.
That is very powerful. So you guys are an NPO, right?
Yes.
Okay. And please tell us more. How do you guys work? What is it that you're doing exactly? Who are you helping since you're an NPO?
So we always focus on the youth, hence X-Facted Youth. And what we do is we go to schools where principals or schools would invite us to come just, revive the youth and encourage them to pursue excellence, encourage them to have that X factor. Because, every black youth, we have to be excellent in the societies that we're in. We cannot be average. We just cannot afford to be average. We have to be better than most races, be better than most cultures, because we do have a disadvantaged background. So we always want to encourage youth to go the extra mile, because we have to. It's just something that we have to pursue as African people.
I like that. Yeah, I heard about you guys developing the leaders. According to you, what is leadership and how exactly do you develop those leaders?
Well, we always believe that there's what we call situational leadership, where anyone can be a leader given the particular situation that comes about. So we want to prepare anyone for being a leader, because I might, for example, be lacking in some areas and you might be a leader in some area. I have to learn to follow and you lead. Similar to how when you do not know something, or you do not know how to handle a situation, I can lead. So we always want to better equip people for when the time to lead comes and when the time to follow comes. And anyone can be a leader. There's always this assumption that leaders are born, not made, but we do not believe that. We believe that when the situation arises, based on the knowledge, the preparedness, anyone can lead. So that's what we want to instill in people, as well as the X Factor.
Okay, and how exactly do you do it? Do you go into schools, just speak to a few people? Do you have a place where you do it? How exactly do you do it?
So we have different ways of mobilizing the youth or going to the youth. So going to schools is one of them.
Yeah.
But we also go to NPOs, like other non-profit organizations. So for example, there's an organization in Swaziland called SOS Children's Villages. They would invite us or ask us to come through, spend a day or a week with the youth and ensure that we revive them, we get them, wanting to do more, wanting to be more. And then we also have summer camps, winter camps, where people come to our, facilities where they sleep. We have bonfires, we drop knowledge, but in a very more relaxed way, because at the same time, we do not want to come across as serious.
Yeah.
We still want to use the moment.
Entertainment.
Exactly. So we would have like a dance floor, and then we use the dance floor as a metaphor for life. Because when you're given a stage, you have the choice to actually take advantage of the stage or just fall back and be part of the audience. So we use metaphors like that to ensure that people get the message, but in a very relaxed tone, in a very relaxed way. So we customize our business models, we customize the way we engage with the youth in many different various ways.
That's very interesting. And how does one follow you guys? like anyone who would like to be part of those camps, or anyone who wants to be X-Factor?
You can, I mean, anywhere. Like you can catch us on Facebook, on Instagram. You can simply just DM us. Like as long as it's easy, we want to make it very easy for the youth. You can also have my WhatsApp number. All my information is on social media because we want people to enroll. So we're not going to sideline anyone, whatever race, whatever culture, whatever background. We want you to be a part of it because it's a movement. It's a movement of excellence. I always like to say we like the not so secret Illuminati, where, for example, if someone is the president of a country, we want to be able to say that he has been through the X Factor program. He is X Factored. We can phone him right now. Like that's the type of network that we want. A whole network of people who are influential, people who take up very strong spaces, so that we are able to ensure that we shift society, we change society, and we better it, because that's what we need.
Hey man, you're so passionate about this, hey? Yo, I can just see that you're very, very passionate about this, and this really excites me because young people need leaders like you. It excites me a lot. So you guys have got branches.
Yes.
I don't understand. Like, when exactly did you start this, and where are your branches?
So we started in 2016. Back then it was very informal. It was just bringing youth from different places in Durban. Then we just had a discussion, and then that's how a program developed. Because we realized that the youth actually want this information. So we started in Durban, which is our first branch, and then we made our way to Swaziland, which has our second branch, and then Mozambique. And then because I was blessed with an opportunity to be a volunteer in Germany, I then decided that I want to take the X Factor youth to Germany. And through partnerships, through other organizations who decided to host X Factor youth, we have then ensured that everywhere we go, we leave traces of X Factorness so that the youth are able to get in touch with us. Whether you speak Portuguese, whether you speak German, whether you speak Siswati or Sizulu, whatever language, we still want to make it accessible for you. Because we do it for the youth now, all day, every day.
Every day for the youth. I like that. So tell me more about the Germany issue. How did you get to travel there? And was it X Factor youth that was invited there, or how exactly did it happen?
So through being involved with youth, we've then decided to be networked with other organizations, and then we came across an organization called SageNet. SageNet stands for the South African German Exchange Network. And basically what they do is they target MPOs, and MPOs have to then say, I select Bliss, for example, to go represent this organization in Germany. So I was selected to go represent X Factor Youth as well as SageNet to spend a year in Germany. I worked at a kindergarten, and while I was there, as much as it was kind of like a vacation, it was also for me to do research to see what the German life is. So what they would do is they would teach you the German language so that when you're there, you are integrated perfectly. And then while you are there, you must write down like what makes South Africa and Germany different, what makes them the same, where can Germany improve, where can South Africa improve. And then also for us to identify partners in Germany that we can take advantage of in our personal capacity outside of SageNet. So I would like to think of it as being a spy. You go there, conduct your research, to see how people operate. You see that the political system, you see the smallest things, even the economy, like how a train is very beneficial and how it can actually ensure that goods and services are moved from one place to another. So it's those small things that allow us as people who travel to see, and then when we come back, we then try to implement the stuff that we've found out over there, and then see what we can implement in order to better our society. Because Germany is a first world country. We have first world capacities. We just need to ensure that we propel that, or we enhance those capacities. So I was blessed with an opportunity to spend a whole year there.
The whole year. And how's the weather? Gosh, the food. Oh Lord, I love traveling.
The German food, some of it is nice, but you still get to miss that African.
You always do. The achas.
The scopas. I'm not going all those things. Like it's just It's
you
not
just
the vibe, you know?
reminding me of the time I went to France. I don't want anything. I spent a short time, but now I felt, no, I want to go home. Oh, well, it's beautiful. It's like, heaven on earth. Okay, so what is it that you would say to young people out there to X-factor them? We're going through a lot of things, especially after lockdown, as young people of a generation. So what is it that you can say to just encourage them and build them up and just give them that X thing?
I would just like to say that don't limit yourself within the space that you're in. There's things that you can do outside of the country. Do not be afraid to step into the unknown, especially when it comes to traveling. I was blessed to be a volunteer, but there's other ways of going to other countries, seeing other societies and how they operate. You could become an au pair. You could decide to learn the German language at the Goethe Institute and just go somewhere. There's a lot of things that you can learn when it comes to a language. The power of language is amazing.
Sure.
Wolfgang Goethe says that if you know someone's language, you know someone's soul. So if you decide to take the initiative to learn a different language, whether it's Portuguese or German, it doesn't have to be a specific German language or something, but take the time to understand language, and then you'll be able to communicate. And once you communicate, you'll be able to understand how to infiltrate different societies to extract exactly what it is that you want. So we want the African child to travel. We want the African child to see different things, experience different things, and to just be great. Because for an African person, we do not have a choice but to be excellent. Average is just not enough for us.
Those are your wise words. Thank you so much. Please, can you share your social media platforms?
So you can catch us on Facebook. It's X_Factored_Youth. You can catch us on Instagram, which is @XFactoredYouth. We also have a YouTube channel where you just go on X Factored Youth and you can see the content that we have, as well as the crazy stuff that we do as X Factored Youth. I always like to say that the other X is extreme. We do crazy things such as skydiving, hiking, canoeing, open water swimming. Like, we do all these things to open the mind, to expose the African child to different things so that they do not fear. Because we always want people to embark on the unknown so that they get to understand what the unknown is like, to keep thriving, to keep pursuing excellence, to keep being exceptional, and to exceed societal expectations.
Thank you very much. It was very nice having you. And that was Bliss, Sibiya, and this is Soul Cafe. Please do subscribe, view, download. I'll see you next time. Ta-da!